I'm desperate to get back on stage. I haven't been on stage in 7 months. And so the only thing I can really do at the moment, because I've been writing, I had a show ready for Melbourne, never happened. So I sort of went back to the drawing board, tried to make it better. And so I'm going to an open mic night. I haven't been to an open mic night in like 4 years. So I sent a message to the lady who was running it. And I said, hey, listen, my name's Isaac, yada, yada, yada. And I said, can I get like 15, 20 minutes? I can just do a quick set, just to workshop some material before in a couple of months' time, I go and do a few trial shows. And she said, yeah, sure, that'd be great. No worries. We'll put you on as the headliner. And then she goes to this chat that all the Newcastle open mic comics are in. There's probably about 30 of them. And she goes in there and she says, oh, Isaac Butterfield's going to headline the show that they're doing at this place. And then the heat just hits hard. There's this one chick, I can't remember her name, but she's hammering, Brooke or something. She's hammering me, saying, fuck him, Butterfield, he's a sexist piece of shit. What? He thinks women aren't funny, yada, yada, yada. And then all these people start piling on, going, fuck him, he can't go in here. He's been talking shit about Newcastle comics, this. And the thing is that I'm in this chat group because I was in it 5 years ago. I've always been in it. And I'm just like getting these notifications, and me and the missus are reading it, just going, "This is fucking hilarious." These cunts have got no idea that I'm reading all this. So they're going off, and she starts talking about this video that I made about. It's called "Why Women Aren't Funny," and what it is it's a video that obviously that's an inflammatory title, but in the video, what I'm referencing is an article from Christopher Hitchens that is talking about the reason that men need to be funnier than women, or need to be, and this isn't saying that women aren't funny at all. There are funny female comics, yada, yada, yada. It's a law of averages here. Being a man, it is more advantageous for you to be a funny person because women are attracted a lot of the time to people who are funny, that can make them laugh, that have a good personality, right?
Yeah.
As for men, it's sort of you look at the looks first, that sort of thing. That's what sort of plays off first when it's traditionally.
That's what Hollywood and popular culture have done. With Marilyn Monroe, there's a scene where she's reading a book upside down. He's like, "Oh, love, you're doing that wrong," but she's looking hot. Her tits are out. Like,
doesn't matter. Exactly.
Trade is stupid but hot, always. And so that's obviously rubbed off on men in one way or another.
That was the article I was referencing. It wasn't saying that women weren't funny. It was just saying that more often than not, men find it more advantageous finding a mate to be humorous. Now, she's taken that, saying that I hate women, etc., etc. So I go through, I'm driving in the car and my missus films me just saying, they don't know I'm in the chat, so I thought I'd just hit them with a video. And I just went for like 45 seconds. I'm like, "G'day, guys. How you doing? Just thought I'd reach out and tell Brooke to suck a fat dick. I'm actually in this group. How you doing? Listen, all I wanted to – I tried to play the big guy. I was like, hey, if you want to have your little open mic night, you can have your little open mic night. I'd love to be a part of it, but I understand if you've got your little club and you want to jerk each other off, okay? You can do that, all right? You can go and suck each other off. I don't really give a fuck. But I'd love to come along if you'll have me. Anyway, bye. Anyway, so they all dropped dick immediately after that. And they're like, "Oh no, I just disagree with some of the things you've said," and I just didn't respond. But the thing is, in Newcastle, and I don't know if this is the same when you first started doing stand-up, as soon as you become slightly successful, and by slightly successful I mean when I got my first gig in Sydney doing 5 minutes for free at some joint, mate, all these open mic comics fucking hate your guts immediately, and it is strange. It is strange. It's like I didn't do anything to these people and they fucking hate me. So, so I'm getting up on Wednesday night. I'm pumped in front of about 4 people. It's very exciting.
Good lad. John, well, I just, on the note of like, your thoughts on the local scenes and stuff. I mean, I remember, as I said, I was probably 2007, 2006, I was doing the Adelaide comedy scene and stuff. And like all these local comics, like they've never lived out of Adelaide. They were like 38 at the time, and been doing Adelaide comedy for like 12 years. And it was depressing, man. It was honestly, depressing is the most like accurate word I think to describe it, because I was sort of like on my way waving goodbye to them, going like, I'm just starting to get views on the internet. Like I just had a taste of this for like a year and a half, 2 years from 18 to 20. And it's like, I'm out, guys. Like, good luck. Like, It's like they don't even. Yeah, it was a grave. It was like when you go to a really nasty old strip club. It's like the graveyard for porn stars. It's like the old one. It's that sort of level of depressing. And geez, I mean, and that's just Adelaide, and that might be Newcastle too. I know scenes are a little bit more vibrant in Melbourne and Sydney, but I think there's still a bit of that depressing. I think that's just the funny thing about open mic nights. There's a depressing aura to them, isn't there?
There is.
Bunch of like couple of people forced to be there to see their friend. It's yeah. So good luck, man. You're gonna I'm sure it's gonna be a great crowd, man.
I'm looking forward to it. The last show I did was in the Gold Coast with 700 people, and now I'm going to fucking the Wicco in Newey in front of 7 people. So we'll see how it goes. But man, on that thing, on the whole topic of open mics and comedy scenes, I mean, people who there's a lot of comics that talk a lot of shit about the Melbourne scene and just said, mate, there is no funny young comics coming out of Melbourne. Like, they are just dog shit. Like, there's just nothing. Like, these people, and I haven't been there. This is from people who have been there. It is the most PC shit culture, and they are the most boring cunts that have ever lived. That is the thoughts coming out of Melbourne right now. And that is what will happen. This is what's going to happen. Because you're never going to see Alex Williamson or me on Channel 10 on the Gala. Never going to happen. Have you been on the Gala?
I haven't. No, I haven't really. I haven't. I just don't think about why that. I just don't even want to.
You're not going to be there. You're never going to be on the Gala. I'm never going to be on the Gala because you push boundaries. You tell jokes that are funny. These people are the most boring pieces of shit that ever lived, and they deserve to die the rotten death that they will on the ABC.
Well, the TV. The TV feels like it must feel like prison, like being these Channel 10 shows and these contracts and like not being able to speak your mind. Like it must feel like not being able to tweet what you want because you've already got a boss who's then got a boss who's got another boss. Yeah. Like, nah, man, I'm my own fucking boss, and that's how it will always fucking be, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's like
I couldn't think of anything worse.
I feel like it's boot licking. They're just licking the fucking boots of cunts when you're sitting there in the suit on the fucking TV. But having said that, we should produce something for Netflix or some sort, something like that eventually. Some series or something. That's a different kettle of fish. But when you're just licking some cunt's boot in some fucking panel show, man, that's not for me anyway. Good on you if it is for you, but that's not for me.
No, not good on you.
Yeah, not good on you.
Terrible move. It's a terrible move. Sell your soul for $30,000 a year. Get over yourself.
Yeah, it would be depressing. Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like when they refuse to do this stand-up online, or they refuse to do any content online. They can't sell tickets. They can't sell tickets anywhere but Melbourne and maybe Sydney.
That's right. That's right.
That's tough.
We are walking proof that it fucking works, cunts.
Yeah. So what's
telling them? We're pleading with them. It works. They're still just sitting there, just going back to Channel 10.
Don't worry about it. Now, tell me this: what's next for you now with the Corona? You're playing with the Twitch. What else are you trying to get done?